Welcome back to the Right Corner YouTube channel. Journalist Hope Shingono has taken to Twitter to criticize Nelson Chamisa, leader of the opposition Citizens Coalition for Change political party, for evading a question about the political affiliation of Job Sikhala. In his tweet, Shingono has called on Chamisa to be more transparent and clear about his stance on Sikhala and his political affiliation. The tweet has sparked debate and discussion on social media, with many users weighing in on the issue. Zimbabwean journalist Hope Shingono has criticized Nelson Chamisa, the leader of CCC, for allegedly giving an evasive answer when asked about Job Sikhala's political affiliation. During a discussion on X, formerly Twitter, a person named George Matipa asked Chamisa if Sikhala is still part of the CCC and if the party is doing everything possible to secure his release. In response, Chamisa said, "Job is a Zimbabwean. He deserves freedom. His case is our cause and collective fight." The answer did not convince Hope Shingono, who argued that Chamisa was being evasive. He said, "The question was not whether Job Sikhala is Zimbabwean or not. It was whether Job Sikhala is still seen as part of CCC or not. This evasiveness is what makes people think and say that the CCC leadership is not doing enough. The question was a missed opportunity to unite us all by not being evasive but straight up." The response has othered Job Sikhala as just a Zimbabwean and not CCC. It has subcontracted the job to fight to everyone who is a Zimbabwean and not CCC, which is supposed to be his political home. But I know that there are some who are not yet ready to call a spade a spade. Sikhala, a former member of parliament for Zengeza West, has been incarcerated since 14 June 2022 on allegations of inciting public violence during the funeral wake of slain CCC activist Mo Blessing Ali in the Nyasime area. However, Job Sikhala vehemently denies these charges and argues that he is a political prisoner being persecuted for his confrontations with the ruling party ZANU-PF regarding maladministration and the erosion of the democratic space. Critics have accused the CCC party of not doing enough to secure Job Sikhala's release, which has sparked further controversy. Some political analysts have suggested that CCC leader Chamisa should engage President Mnangagwa in order to address the matter. However, others argue that such a move could set a precedent that undermines the rule of law. Calls have been made for Chamisa to organize protests demanding Sikhala'S release, while others urge him to continue advocating for justice through legal channels. There is speculation that Chamisa may fear Sikhala'S potential popularity upon his release, contributing to the hesitance in taking more proactive measures. Last year, Nelson Chamisa was denied entry into Chikurubi Maximum Security Prison, where he intended to visit Job Sikhala, Godfrey Sitole, and 13 other party activists who were also detained. However, Brighton Mutebuka an ex-user had to respond to what Hope Shingono had said on X. He wrote that, "I claim no agency. Mind you, I could be wrong, but I have read this to mean the following. 1. Chamisa is placing emphasis on the fact that Wiwa's case should be viewed from the lens of him being a national cause and thus requiring a collective or national effort as opposed to limiting it to a CCC issue. Item 2. That having been said, The question was direct, and perhaps it would have been helpful to provide a direct and emphatic answer first before going on to address a second strand, particularly given the ongoing political dynamics. I think regarding it as being evasiveness is perhaps harsh. It could simply be a matter of frustration, fatigue, or a politically incorrect answer. Mind you, he has been asked that question and faced such accusations many times before. I always urge caution when it comes to social media. There is always the lurking danger of a post made in haste or without due care and attention being misunderstood or having disproportionate weight placed on it. This is particularly the case with those holding high profile accounts or office holders. You invariably almost have to be word and sentiment perfect. And this was a Brighton Mutebuka on X responding to Hopwe Chingono and also Chamisa. He is kinda on the side of Chamisa and he is telling Hopwe Chingono that what he is thinking and the way he is analyzing the response from Nelson Chamisa is not it, as he stated that the regarding being evasiveness is perhaps being harsh. He's saying Hope Shingono is actually being harsh because that could simply mean being a matter of frustration or fatigue or a politically incorrect answer. Mind you, he has been asked that question and faced such accusations many times before. So this is the news that have been making a noise all over social media. Let's get to hear what you think about what Hope Shingono said in relation to the answer to Nelson Chamisa as he was criticizing Nelson Chamisa. What do you think about Brighton Mutebuka and all that is happening in the political landscape in Zimbabwe? Thank you for watching the